know, because everybody has to get in front of the truck. I phoned them instead and they had no clue what I was talking about. I don't think this is the right road. But we will deal with it, folks, because that's what we get paid to do. Slightly naughty, but never mind. My side of the road, you're not having it. It's lovely though. 2 ton.
So 2 ton would be the heavier?
Possibly, aye. Come on, baby, come on. I'm in Sweet Pea. Welcome back. I'll just welcome if you've not saw me before. My name's Jay. And I'm a class 1 truck driver. And this is my chariot of choice. It's not really a choice, it's what they give me, but you know, all the same. This is today's load. If you've never saw this stuff before, it's mesh and rebar. Makes concrete nice and strong. Usually means I get shoved away in the corner of some obscure building site as well. So this is Marvin trailer, full time, rear steer, 33 feet long, which makes the building sites that little bit easier. But our first drop is our Drawson. We're delivering to an electricity pylon. They're always fun. So I've done 2 of the pylons out this way. I had a look where the 3rd pylon is. I think I'll be going to a farm further up the road. The first one we went into a field, the second one we went to a farm, the 3rd one I think is going to be another farm, so fingers crossed, folks, because that would be nice. I think it's about 2.7 ton I'm losing, and then we're going to Clarkston to a shipping company. They went forward on some stuff to Rothsay for our customer, and then our last drop will be this mesh belt, except this top pack of mesh that's gone to Rothsay as well. So then we'll have the rest of the mesh, and that's going to Bridge. So without mincing my words and faffing about, let's get the day underway. Right, he's leaving the yard. It is 7 minutes past 6. We started at 5:45. We had a wee sketch of the load, made sure it's all there, all strapped down properly, because I didn't strap it down. One of the lads did last night. Generally they make a decent job of it, but every now and again they get a bit wrong. But that's on me. I need to check it anyway. I wouldn't wash with the popo if you turn round and went, "But I never strapped it down, Mr. Police Officer." The load is your problem the minute you leave the yard. So we double checked it all, make sure if it was all good, it looked all good. If you've never saw me before though, rebar settles, it settles massively. So I'll drive about a mile and then get out and tighten up the ratchet straps. I know it sounds like, God, should you be driving? It's fine, it's not going to come off, it's just the ratchet straps come a little bit loose. Sometimes they come a lot loose, but the ends are stowed away such that they will not fall off the side of the truck. I learnt that one the hard way when I first started doing this. 6 metres of ratchet strap flapping about at the back. Again, I was only a mile away from base because the previous drivers had told me, make sure you stop and tighten up your ratchet straps. Depending on how loose they are will depend on whether I need to stop again or not. If they're just a little bit loose, I know there wasn't much to settle, the settling will be done and you can tighten it up. If they're quite loose, there might be a little bit more settling to go, so I will stop a second time. I can't speak. Also, this is a bit of a low light test because obviously we're coming into autumn now, the nights are drawing in. It makes every sort of autumn I start getting that wee bit of hesitation in me, because driving on the building sites in the winter is not fun, in the rigid or the Arctic. So if you've no told me before, I also drive a rigid. I'm very rarely recording it, especially now that I've gone down to 1 video a week. Again, if you're new here, I used to do 2 a week. Time constraints mean I just can't do that anymore. It's taking too long to edit the videos, and I feel like they were a bit rushed. So I went into one, and it's been a weird couple of weeks just doing the one video a week. And also I'm changing my video edit software that I'm using. A lot of people kept telling me about this other one. It's meant to be super fast and whatnot. It's just the learning curve on it is very steep. So currently faffing about with that. I won't bore you with the details because it's not very fun. Even though it's my hobby, I find it fun. Most people don't. Anyway, I'll switch these off for now. I'll go a little bit further along the road. I will tighten up my ratchet straps, and we'll pick up at some point on the way, on the way to that place. You know, a well-known place on the west coast, Ardrossan. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. Hey, we're 54 minutes into our journey, into our journey, and we're at the Eurocentral junction, Airdrie, Wishaw, Lanark, all that good stuff. But last week, I was driving on the eastbound side, going west, and the reason is really horrible. Lad lost his life. Further back, I don't know where exactly, but I was about 300 yards away from where the police had closed the road, so just kind of that area there. Now, this is just what I've heard, so didn't go quoting me on it, but apparently what happened is it was a truck had broke down and the lad had got into the hard shoulder, and he either climbed out his cab but he stepped onto the road, or he fell out of his cab. But there was another truck passing him at the time, and he got hit with it, and sadly he's lost his life. And it's one of the reasons that annoys me so much. Whenever I see anybody at the side in the lay-by, I always try and move over into lane 2. If I can't get over into lane 2, I'll slow it right down, because you just didn't know. If somebody's broke down, they're not really 100% concentrating on what's going on around them. They're just like, how can I get back on the road? How can I get moving again? What do I need to do? And then as simple as that, you've stepped onto a live carriageway, and your family are putting flowers on your grave. So it was horrible. And I think what really annoyed me as well is the news articles that were posting about it and whatnot. The amount of people that were commenting about how long they were stuck there for. Like that just sums up people, doesn't it? Somebody's lost their life. I know everybody else is interested in is how much time they lost that day. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yes. But I will always try and move over into lane 2 and keep myself away from stranded vehicles on a hard shoulder, as most people should. Unfortunately, they don't. That's why we have IPVs. That's those vehicles with the funky bit on the back, the crash barrier thing. They're called IPVs. Impact Protection Vehicle, I believe it stands for. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Again, like I said, it's just stuff that I've randomly read. Hang on till I get over. Yep, we're all good. But I do have a phone number for this customer, so I will be phoning them, because yet again I have a postcode and a road name that I've been on twice now, like I said earlier on, and the customer has told my boss, oh, it's just 100 yards up the road. Yeah, he told me that about the second delivery, and if he hadn't come and met me, I would never have found him. I would never have known to go up to the farm, because there was absolutely nothing saying that was where to go. Not a thing. But the matrices overhead are saying that there is a queue at junction 8, which is the junction we will be taking. But it's fine, it's neither here nor there. Because we're going to be getting to the farm, or the road, the pylon, for about 10 past 8ish. And I don't know what time this company starts at. I don't know if they'll be there for that time, so if it makes it a little bit later, it is what it is. My second drop in Clarkston will also be a bit, because it's a dead end road, and it's a steel stock holder and apparently this high-up company has started up in their yard. I'm calling it a yard, it's more like a tarmac garden. It's very small, but we do have the urban trailer, so maybe that'll work in our favour. If not, there did look like there was a road further down that I could blindside into or reverse past and good side out. I'll just need to wait and see when we get there, folks. Wait and see. Right, 7:53. We're just going to be getting off the A77. That's if we make it, because everybody has to get in front of the truck. We'll just back off because that looks like it is standstill. Well, I mean, I'm saying it looks like it's standstill. I'm really struggling to see right now. I'm blind because there was a next gen Scania coming up the northbound carriageway and they flashed somebody in. So now I can't see. Sure, the Scania designers, when they were designing the next gen Scania, like, how can we make our drivers more obnoxious? They've got the V8 thing and they bang on and on and on and on a bit, but we need to get them something else. What can we get them? And somebody went, beams, high beams. They've got high beams, like, no, laser beams, because that's what the next gen high beam lights are like. They put them on and you think you've stared right into the sun. They're horrible. I mean, I'm sure they're great for the drivers, like when they're out in the backwaters and anywhere, but they're unnecessary. My God. Also, people didn't seem to realise that this lane goes westbound on the A71 as well. You can see it on this sign. It's kind of half covered by the bushes. It says at the right hand side, Irvine A71, and it says on the left, Edinburgh A71, Dumfries A76 and Irvine A71, which is the road we will be taking. So yeah, a lot of them just queue up in lane 2 because, fudge reading any road signs, that's too much like hard work. 22 minutes past 8. I've stopped, phoned the customer. He's currently down in England somewhere, so he was no help, but he was going to text me a number for a lad that is on site, and he didn't. But somebody else texted something. I phoned them instead and they had no clue what I was talking about. I don't think this is the right road. I don't think this is the right one. Is it? I can't remember. Is this the right one? Ooh. Anyway, long story short, I hung up to that guy and somebody else phoned me back. And so we're not going further along. So we've done the first one, then we went a little bit further along, we've done the second one. But now they've went back the way. So we are looking for cars pulling out on us. Mill Farm. I think I see stuff. I think I see stuff. So there's, we're on the right road. So there's the one we done first. Ah, that's on the right there. Is it? No. Right, we're going to slow it right down. There we go, we'll get the beacons on. I'm going to stay on the road while I go down and have a look-see. Because they're not notorious for having big, large, open areas on site. Put some hazards on. I think. Yeah, I think it'll be a reverse up to him. I just put it a little bit further forward. Yeah, I don't think I'll get in that. I don't think I'll get the turning circle. I mean, I'll wipe out that fence from my trailer. You know what I mean. You come up to open the gate, or are you just leaving?
No, I can't open the gate.
Alright. I couldn't get it to stay open.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking for something to tie it to the fence, eh?
That's alright. Is that if you're back in?
Aye, I've got a reverse. I'm not driving down there.
Yeah, I think so.
I can. Fred goes stingy with the mats.
Oh yeah.
Have you even got any mats this time?
Not yet. But if you, go down there, down that corner.
Aye, no bother. I think my accent threw him there. Don't think he understood what I was saying. We'll wait until he's moved his van a bit because he's a bit close to the gate. Mute that. But this is good because he told me they would be about half an hour after I arrived and they're already here, so happy days! Good lad, that's the one. Just so I can get my truck right in. Right, hazards are on, the beacons are on. We will attempt to reverse in this gate. I say attempt, folks, because it can happen sometimes that you just can't reverse for toffee. And I was out with the 40-foot trailer the last couple of days, so. Oh, no, we're going far too close to that fence post. Got a wee bit excited there. See, she's away. There we go. We better. God, this road is narrow. There's a post on my left. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Haha! I'll tell you what, buddy, see, for a straight reverse, that was massively stressful, like. I couldn't see the edges of the road, so I didn't know if the trailer was just drifting off, but I was looking at that and I was like, if I go in that, that's it, it's game over, eh?
At least you didn't end up in there.
Your stuff's up the front, mucker.
Everything on top?
No, there's a ton bag and there's a bundle kind of beside it that's staying, alright?
Right, yeah.
Where's Fred hiding? Where's Fred hiding? I gave him my phone, he's like, oh, I'm the on site.
He's down in York.
Alright.
Skiving.
Skyver, eh? Perks of being the boss, I suppose, eh?
Yeah.
Right, done in there. The front facing camera went off at some point, I don't know when. Or I don't know if I've just not switched it on. I thought I had switched it on when I was sitting here before I was going in. Which will mean there is no microphone audio. In which case, you see the time lapse and the reverse in, and I do apologise if that's all there is. But anyway, I digress. We are off to, no, we're not going to Rothesay. We're not going there. We're going to Clarkston to a shipping company that's actually in a steel yard that's, like I said, the size of a garden. It's very small. It's a very small yard. But we will deal with it, folks, because that's what we get paid to do. We're going to get there for 20 to 10. Ish, because, you know, traffic, and because my twat nav's not connected to traffic, so it does not know about traffic, but it's only 2 lifts. A whopping, no it's not, it's 3 lifts. A whopping 1.2 tonne of rebar and 680 kilos of mesh. And then we can bash on back to Edinburgh. Right, we're about a mile away. It is 20 to 10. Oh, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Lad is not happy though. I had a blocker, so slightly naughty, but never mind. Anyway, 20 to 10. We're on 3 hours and 2 minutes drive in, so we will need to stop for a 45 before our last drop, I think, possibly. Sat nav once more, inspiring me with confidence. Turn right onto alley. Oh, this stuff was all got to go on the 40-foot trailer, but I objected and said no, put it on the urban trailer because my first drop there, I thought it was going to be a silly wee farm again. And it turns out, like I said, we ended up going the opposite direction for what I thought we would go. And I never bothered looking at that pylon because I thought they were heading north. So, whoops. But it might have worked out in my favour putting it onto the urban trailer. We'll wait and see what happens when we get to this lane. Now, I'm wondering if this is the crossroads that I'm thinking it. I think I'd done a delivery. I did. So on the left, they done waterworks in there. It was days before I had the Arctic. I'm hogging the middle of the road because I don't know how tight this corner is. On the left here, it's underneath the swing park. They dug it all up. But it was an absolute nightmare to reverse in there, so I had to jump out, press the green man, and then wait on the traffic lights changing, and then confuse everybody by going into the middle of the road when the green man was up. So, right, that's a good sign though. It says White Cart Industrial Estate, so trucks go to industrial estates, right? I must be in the right place. Surely. Come on, matey, on you come, on you come. You're welcome, buddy. Do I want to get the beacons on yet? Still 200 yards to go. We'll not get them on yet. I will get them a bit too early. I need to check the camera and see how much of that first drop I got, because I don't think. There you go, mate. He was given no quarter, eh? I'm not slowing down. My side of the road, you're not having it. Life would be a lot easier if he'd went up on a curb, eh? Oh, yeah, see, that's had. Oh, that's a lot better than I thought. I wasn't panicking, you were. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Yes. Do I just drive in? Is there a sign saying don't just drive in? I don't know. Right, I think it's them. LM Transport, yes. I don't know what that said. Something about no reversing, blah 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 blah. We'll just pop ourselves over. Right, I think I should be able to reverse around that corner and yeah. I need to find an office first. I'll switch these off for a wee minute. Oh my god, folks, wait till you see his old mobile crane he's got. It's amazing. Oh, she sounds amazing. It's lovely though. Proper big boy toy that. I've got a Tonka truck for the 80s, one of them. It's up in my law. Oh, he's ruining my plan for getting turned around in here, folks. Oh, there's a juicing yard further up the road. I can maybe reverse out here and turn to reverse into the juicing yard. I kind of annoy the life out of them, but stuff it out. We got a brand new rigid that never worked. It was in the yard for 2 hours. Somebody crashed the forklift into it. Right, we're getting out of here. I'm just trying to see if I can turn here or not. I might be really. Maybe not. Don't worry, I can see around the corner. Wasn't too bad. Here we are, we're in Dollar again. I'm not complaining. This is a not too shabby little run in. Good for us all. Good for us all. But it's Monday, 8th of September, and this is my only drop. So I'm probably going to be on a shop floor. If I'm lucky, I might be able to just get the trucks a wash. That would be good. Friday I was not a happy chicken. Not a happy chicken at all. So Thursday night, I was loading up the rigid, just 8 sheets of mesh, one drop, the Jenner's building, uptown. Thought, that'll do me. I was checking the shop floor for various bits and pieces, and I noticed a bag that I had delivered, or well, I was supposed to have delivered that day, which wouldn't be too bad, but the job went to a shipping company who were forwarding it to Rothsay. I don't know how you say it. Rothsay. So yeah, I had to go and speak to the boss, get it chucked on the rigid and get out there first thing in the morning. So it was going to Clarkston in Glasgow. You've probably already seen that video by now, because I did film in there. They had the coolest old crane you've ever seen. I'm going to pull over here to the right because that van looks like it's I don't know what it looks like. What's he doing? Concrete flooring specialist, right? He'll be going inside. Oh, get beacons on! Aye, so anyway, I went out there. I was there for like 7:10. Nobody turned up till 8 o'clock, which I wouldn't have minded, but my Jenner's drop was booked in for 9 o'clock. It's not great trying to get from Clarkston to Edinburgh within an hour. But anyway, I phoned Richie, and it turns out that I wouldn't get in until 11 o'clock. So basically I sat about for a couple of hours and sat and watched Titanium Trucker while I was waiting. Right, where are we? Phone, no, I need text because it was sent by text, wasn't it? That was it, Willie sent me it. Lucas, have I added him? I don't know if I've added his number. I have, so we'll just phone him anyway. It's 17 minutes past 7. I've been told to get in here for like 7:30, but I've always turned up early and it's been fine.
Morning.
Morning, buddy. It's Jason for the Road Group. How you doing?
Not too bad, you?
Are you expecting a steel delivery?
Well, I wasn't expecting it today, to be honest. Right, okay. How far away are you, buddy?
Have a guess, buddy. Guess where I am.
At the gate.
At the gate. You're good at this, buddy. You're good at this.
No worries. I will get someone. In just to get you sorted, man. All right.
Perfect, buddy. Cheers.
Magic. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
That's the man there. Right, looks like we're getting in. Happy days. Oh, yeah, there we go. He's definitely looking at the camera funny. Surprise!
Your aerial, is it?
Eh?
That's your aerial, is it?
No, it's my camera. It's a camera.
Is that a camera?
Aye, a 360 camera. Aye,
right.
the 360. 17 ton, buddy. Or thereabouts.
What is the heaviest bundle you've got?
Oh, pass, I don't know. Heavy. Like,
Heavy.
possibly 2 ton.
So 2 ton would be the heaviest?
Possibly, aye.
That's fine.
Right.
That's fine.
Well, you got issues with your machines, like? You got issues with the machines?
No, we've got a concrete pull today.
Oh.
So,
It'll be nice and
organised
fast.
chaos.
It'll be fast.
All out the same area, mate, alright?
Aye, no bother. Come on, baby. There we go. There's a car trying to come up my left hand side. The bins are gone, that's good. Oh, beacons went off, we'll put them back on. Bet they went off when I switched on the engine, eh? Never even noticed. You might notice my beard is gone as well. Pay attention when you're trimming your beard, folks. Otherwise you end up having to shave it off and start again. But you said we're going up the same place. So this will be interesting. Yeah, it hasn't changed in the slightest. Yummy. Oh, so basically it's a shallow, good side reverse, but there's a couple of sharp points on it that kind of ruin it. And it puts me into the left-hand edge of the truck as if you were sitting in my seat. And the issue with that is the left-hand side is quite soft. So we kind of do it slow and methodically. We've got to sort of give it some beans, and it is horrible. I don't like it. But they have not changed anything, so we'll do as they ask, and hopefully all goes well. Right.
Right, you've got to unload it with the 8 tonner, mate.
Aye, aye.
I just wonder if he'll get by you up there. He should get by you. He should. On you go, mate. You need to try and stay. You need to try and stay close to this side as usual, mate.
Mate, it's really, because of the angle of it, I've got
It's wet, like.
Aye. Nah, I've fudged it already. We're going to try and go a bit. Turning around the corner. That machine has got to do that. Oh, sorry for the swearing. I really need to keep it tight to the right hand side, but it's difficult. Can you move that? If you move that machine, I can get it. Yeah, I just can't get it at the angle because of that machine. You never can come over here and get a better angle at it. Come on, baby, come on. There we go. We're out the soft bit, that's it, done. I think that's it. Right, 8 minutes to 9. Oh, diff lock's still on, so we'll switch that off. And that's telling me that there's something wrong with, oh, it's brake pressure, it's fine. Mute! Right, diff lock, I'll put you off, so just go off. Anyway, it's just left 10 to 9. Yeah, we're not allowed out here until 9 o'clock, but I need to get my wheels washed, so we'll come down here. As you can see, I moaned about the big hole that I was having to drive into, and they got a delivery stone, and they have popped that on. Hopefully that fixes it, because obviously no for today is not a problem, because I've already done that part. But in future, when I turn up, it's only going to get worse as the weather gets on. So yeah, I went and had a whinge about it, but they'd already had plans to get it sorted out, so. My God, folks. 15 minutes later, it's 9:15. That lad spent longer washing my wheels than I spend washing the most of the truck. Oh, wow. And the best it is, it's not hooked up to a tap. It's just a Bowser. He's still got 2 Jaegers to wash when they come out. Oh my God. Oh, fun and games. But anyway, if you're not subscribed yet, folks, please consider getting subscribed. Right now, I've probably been banging on about it for too long now, but I'm on 3,999 subs. So I should hit 4,000 hopefully at some point today. That would be nice. And if you're already subbed and you want to support me in other ways, you can buy me a coffee. There'll be a link that you can scan, or there'll be a link under the video, but also a QR code that you can scan with your camera on your phone. A wee website will pop up, click on that, that's my page. I'll say Stuck in a Truck Scotland on it. Ignore the 25, 50 and 100, right? That's nothing to do with me, I didn't do that. Although somebody recently did use it, so thank you, Rab. I really appreciate that, mate. Massive help. I have switched editors, editing programs, sorry. I edit myself, so I've switched editors. I'm still the editor. As well as the cameraman and the star of the show and all the rest of it. But I've switched programs. A lot of people were recommending it, saying it's a really, really good video editor. It is also free. You can pay a one-time payment of like £225 and you get the final lot of stuff to go with the editor, but for what I do, I don't think I'll ever need it, so for now I'm not going to bother buying the full package. I might eventually, just so I can just have a faff about with it, but it runs a lot smoother than my current editing software, sorry. It's taken me a minute to get to grips with it, so if you get weird glitches or weird things in the videos, I apologise. That's me trying to learn to get to grips, because it's completely different to the one I normally use. But anyway, like I was saying, if you I've went off on a tangent already. If you want to support me, you can buy me a coffee on that page. Just the price of a coffee is more than enough, guys. I really appreciate anybody who's using that. Just goes towards expenses, video making, I suppose, or coffees. Sometimes it genuinely does go towards coffees. And I know there'll be some folks that I bought you a coffee and you never bought a coffee. Sorry if that's your understanding of it. I do apologise. But anyway, that'll be the end of this video. I think I'm going to Dundee, Aberdeen and probably Montrose. I've seen something for Montrose, so probably I'll be I'll probably be in Montrose as well. So I'll probably start a new video for that, but obviously this is how I'm going to try and work it now. Not that it matters because everybody's already away, because I said it was the end of the video, but I'm going to try and sort of take the best strokes and just film the best strokes throughout the week. Because I've gone down to one video a week, I didn't need entire days, if that makes sense. So like sometimes there was like drops that were like not very good, but I included them in the video anyway because that was my whole day. And now I get to pick what drops I show and what drops I don't show. I need to get out of the habit of talking about my next drop while I'm going to a drop, because I might not show that and it'll leave you confused and be like, what? I thought you were going here and you ended up there. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one.